Today's date is December the 4th, 2025. It's 36 degrees, it's raining, and we might even get a little snow. It's been pretty cold lately, and so it's December the 4th, and I'm going to get this edited and get it loaded up today. So, see you later. Don't forget to watch the rest of the video. Hey, everybody. Hello, my dear friends. It's me, Granny Denise. Thanks for stopping in. Well, I'm just going to make a quick video here. It's something I told you I was going to tell you the story that happened to me. It's a Thanksgiving story. It goes back to, I think, around the maybe Thanksgiving of maybe 1995. It was after I had divorced my fourth husband. So, anyway, uh, it's kind of gross. And so I wanted to wait till after Thanksgiving because I didn't want to, freak people out, at Thanksgiving and have that story pop into your mind and it gross you out. So anyway, this was something that happened to me, and I wasn't expecting it, and but it was okay. At that time, I was working in a nursing home and in housekeeping, and I had the second floor was my area, and I tell you what, that job just about killed me. It was so hard, and I had fibromyalgia, and I had a lot of body pain. I'd get off work, and I'd be so tired didn't have the energy to even fix something to eat, and I'd just hit the bed, and I'd just lay there. I mean, it would take me all evening, all day, all night to recover, just enough to drag myself out of bed the next day and go back to work. But this job only lasted like 2 weeks. I mean, it was it, it was just too painful. So, but anyway, what happened was on Thanksgiving. Normally, see, where I lived was right across. Well, it was a big parking lot, like, and then there was a street, and then there was this nursing home. And a friend of mine, she was the manager. So I was needing a job, so she hired me, and I had no idea it was going to be that hard, but it was. I mean, I had to clean and sweep and mop and uh, the whole floor, uh, the second floor, and I don't remember how many rooms there was, but there was a lot, plus a couple bathrooms. But anyway, um, so it was Thanksgiving, and normally I would go home uh, during lunch hour because that way I could lay down and rest for a while. Because by lunchtime I was already, exhausted and, dragging. Uh, but I kept pressing on and pressing on. I overdid it. Even my boss, she said, "You're overdoing it. Just you're trying to do it perfect." And I did. I mean, I was trying to do it the way it was supposed to be done. And I didn't realize that what I should have done is just part of it, just do, you know, a little of it, and do the other section, better, and then the next day swap it. But that's not the way I did it. I pushed too hard. So anyway, here's what happened. It was Thanksgiving, so they had a real nice, lunch that day. Thanksgiving fixings and the whole, real nice. So I thought, well, I'm just gonna have, stay here and have, Thanksgiving, and so I ate my lunch. So when I finished, I took my tray up to, the one where where you're supposed to take it. And see, the first floor were the Alzheimer's and dementia patients and stuff like that. I mean, they were just not all there. And so I'm putting my tray away and getting ready to, go on back upstairs. And this little old lady, I mean, real old. And how old was I then? Well, it was about 25, 30 years ago. Okay, so I was in my uh, mid to late 40s. But anyway, she walks up to me, and she's got this little brown ball in her hand between her fingers. And then she does this and licks it. And then she offers it to me. It was poop. It was a ball of poop. And it freaked me out. So, and then she was going to put it back in her mouth. And I grabbed her by the hands, by the arms like this. And I called for a nurse. Help! Somebody help! Help! And so this nurse come over, and I told her what she's doing. And then the nurse got her, and I headed out that back door, and I ran for my apartment, my place. And but before I got home, I just barfed. I just threw everything up that I had eaten. It grossed me out so bad it made me sick to my stomach. And I never went back to work that day. And in fact, that was my last day. So I called my boss and told her what happened. And then the next day, I went over there and I told her, I said, Audrey, I said, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to be able to keep working here. It's killing me. I'm in so much pain. Because on the weekend, because I would work Monday through Fridays. And it would all weekend. It'd take me all weekend just to, recover. Just, resting and sleeping and laying around in bed, just eating in bedtime. So I told her, I said, physically, I'm just not up to it. And I had also, done some bartending and stuff like that. But that kind of work wasn't nearly as hard as doing all this sweeping and mopping and dusting and cleaning mirrors and emptying the trash and doing the room. I didn't do beds and stuff like that. I just mainly the floors, the mirrors. Oh, and the bathrooms. Sometimes the bathrooms were so gross. Oh man. But anyway, that's my gross Thanksgiving story. So anyway, I retired after 2 weeks. Yeah, there was a lot of jobs that I sometimes took just out of desperation because I needed a paycheck. and and some of them had a lot that was really physical work. uh I usually couldn't last more, I can barely last 2 weeks. Now, none of my bosses ever wanted me to quit because I was such a good worker, hard worker. But that didn't help my condition any, doing that. So, uh, anyway, that's the story. But it was probably the grossest thing I ever had happen on a job. So I feel, I feel for these people who work in nursing homes. I mean, it's hard work, and I wasn't making that much money because back then the pay wasn't real, real high. I don't know what it was. It might have been like $7 an hour, seven something. I don't know, maybe something like that. It wasn't a lot. It wasn't enough. But anyway, at least I did get a paycheck that I was badly needing. So, and I had two teenage girls living with me that you know that I was supporting. So it was badly needed. Anyway, that's my Thanksgiving story, and so I know I haven't been making videos lately. I just haven't been feeling up to it. I haven't been able to think of any kind of topics worth talking about. I mean, there's stuff I could talk about, but it would just be repeats and, uh, really just complaining and whining and, being freaked out. I mean, all the stuff that's going on out there, I'm sure my viewers are aware of the stuff going on. Maybe some of you are feeling the uh, anxiety and the pressure and the intense energies and the heaviness of the energies, and it's really affecting me. And I just I just don't want to come on and be boo-hooing about my worries and my concerns and what I see going on, and because there's already a lot of people out there, videos who are making videos that about all that I'm not the only one, you know and so sorry, I just haven't. Hopefully, I hope to come back to myself. I don't know if they, excuse me, when things get better, if they get better, or they could get worse. I mean, I keep waiting for things to get better, but it just keeps being another thing and another thing, and it's like, are you kidding me? And so it's just so. That's pretty much the reason why I haven't been making videos. And so if you miss me, I hope you understand. And not that, why would you miss me? I mean, there's plenty of videos out there to watch. I'm sure you can see. And I haven't even felt like, working on that other one much. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I just, some days I just feel like drained. I just don't have the I mean, I used to be real, cheerful and peppy and, la da 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 da. But lately, um, I'm still worried about, you know, what, you know, what could happen. I don't know. I think if what I think is going to happen happens, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just, I just try to get through it the best I can, just like everybody else. There's gonna be lots of people in my shoes, and I feel for them too. And it's unnecessary. I mean, it doesn't have to be this way, but it is. And so, it is what it is. And I've already gone up 15 minutes, and this is going to be a short one. Maybe 15 is short. I don't know. But anyway, I went to, over to the hospital. Today I had an appointment for echocardiogram test. It took about an hour. It was so uncomfortable. I was, I was glad when that test was over. Didn't like it. But anyway, it was ordered by my new heart doctor that I saw last week. And so that's pretty much it. I don't know where. Oh, Texas in there on my bed. I can't believe he ain't up here. I don't know why I got into him. But I've been trying him on new food, trying to get the cat food bill down. So I think I've been able to like cut it in half, and it's not easy finding what he likes. Like he doesn't like chicken, he doesn't like turkey, So I got him some of this kitten, Fancy Feast kitten. Now he loves it, but not the chicken and the turkey. He just walks away from it. But I don't most cats like chicken and turkey? But he'll eat the other flavors. But anyway, okay. Thanks for watching. I love you. Got a couple new subscribers, so that's encouraging. Because I was getting discouraged. Because instead of getting new subscribers, I was losing subscribers. Uh, excuse me. And I don't know why, but I guess that's normal. But I didn't reach my 500 subscriber goal by New Year's, and I don't think I'm going to hit that. I'm too far away from it. So anyway, it was just a thing. Doesn't matter. Uh, so anyway, thanks for watching. Uh, like, comment. Uh, Let me know what you think. Let me know, if you. Let me know how you're doing. If you're feeling the same way I am. Let me know. Uh, or is it just me being too sensitive? Okay, I love you. Take care. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you all. I don't have a lot of viewers, but I appreciate the viewers that I do have. And, and thanks for hanging in there. And you take care of yourself and take care of each other. And be kind to yourself and just love one another. And hopefully we'll get through these hard times in one piece. All right. Love you. Take care. Bye-bye. Subscribe and like. Thank you. Thanks for watching.